Whether you like it or you do not like it, whether you accept it or you do not accept it, Pep Guardiola raised the standards in the Premier League. Guardiola made the Premier League even much better than it was before he came there. Remember, before Guardiola came into the Premier League was all about physicality, brute force, counter-attacking football, and things like that. Guardiola came into the Premier League and made the Premier League more technical. Guardiola came into the Premier League and, made every team want to play like Pep Guardiola. Every team want to play possession-based football. Every team want to build up from the back, right? Every team wanted a goalkeeper that could pass out from the back, right? You could clearly see it from Manchester United signing Onana to Liverpool signing Alisson. Everybody wanted that goalkeeper that had the ability to play out from the back. Everybody began to sign defenders that could play out from the back, right? The game changed. Guardiola completely changed the game in the Premier League. The Premier League before Guardiola came, when you watch the Premier League, most of the teams were more interested in shooting the ball long, playing long balls, right? Using dark arts, defensive tactics, and all that, and counter-attacks. But Guardiola came, and people said, oh, can these tactics work in the Premier League? Can it work? Can this happen? Can Guardiola do it? Guardiola came and scattered the Premier League. And now, in today's football, every coach wants to be like Guardiola. Every coach is modeling their game like Guardiola. And that's why you see, most of the clubs in the Premier League are going for managers that have similar style to Pep Guardiola, right? You see Xabi Alonso. You see Enzo Maresca coming back to coach Manchester City. You see Mikel Arteta, right? You see all these different managers. You see the Bournemouth manager. You see everybody. When you hear them talk, you hear them tell you that Guardiola is their reference. Some coaches like Roberto Di Gerbi, right? You hear them tell you that Guardiola is their reference. So Guardiola has completely changed the Premier League. Apart from that, look at the points tally, right? Before Guardiola came, teams were using 80 points, 85 points to win the Premier League, right? But when Guardiola came, Guardiola raised the standard. He moved it to 90 points. He moved it to 95 points, even 100 points. Before Guardiola came, it was not a normal thing for teams to get to 100 points in the Premier League. But Guardiola changed that and raised the standard. So Guardiola has left his footprint in the Premier League, and nobody can deny that Pep Guardiola is one of the greatest managers to have ever coached in the Premier League. For me, he's the greatest. For you, another person might be the greatest, but for me, Guardiola is the greatest because I see his footprint, his handprint, still left in the Premier League, even in his absence. You see Mikel Arteta now. You see Enzo Maresca there, right? You see everybody wanting to be like Guardiola. And I